Hi Scorpio, welcome to Elle's House of Tarot. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. If you have been subscribed to my channel for a while, as you can see, I've made some big changes and I'm really happy to have you here as you come along with me on my soul journey as I myself grow and expand. And then if you are new here, welcome. So I bought a new tablet so that I could do readings on my tablet rather than my phone. And this morning I shot Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio readings. And during Cancer, it shut off halfway through. So I had to delete some of the videos I shot yesterday and then restart the recording. And when I went to edit the two pieces together, there was no sound in the second half of Cancer, and then there was no sound in the Scorpio video. So I'm having to do your guys' readings again, which is fine, but I just wanted to say that. That's why the picture might look a little bit different, but I am going to return that tablet because I literally just bought it like less than a week ago or 2 weeks ago. And so I've already put a request in to send it back, and hopefully I can get something better. All right, so today we are going to look and see, Scorpio, how your person really feels about you. I don't know what kind of reading it's going to be. Hopefully it's similar to the reading I did this morning. Cancer's video, I just reshot theirs and it was quite similar to the video I did this morning. However, your video was a little bit negative, unfortunately to say. But this is going to be a reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So if your sun sign doesn't resonate, you can come back during the week to check out the other placements in your chart. And goodness, that one flipped over. There we go. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by sending an email to ellshouseoftarot@gmail.com. And it's general, so only take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. I've just realized they did ask me to use the same deck that I used this morning, so we'll see what comes out. All right, Spirit, so how does Scorpio's person really feel about them? How does Scorpio's person really feel about them? All right, let's take a look. All right, totally different cards, but that's okay. So we have the Falcon. Act on the opportunity that's before you and commit to it without equivocation. We have the Chimpanzee. Use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem or get the answers to your question. And we have the Octopus. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. Okay, well, they definitely see you as somebody that they need to... I hope you guys can't hear that. My kids are watching TV in the living room. It's so loud. So they definitely see you as something they don't want to miss out on. They see you in front of them and they don't want to miss the opportunity to get to know you, to date you, to understand you at a romantic level. This doesn't feel like... Yeah. For some of you, I feel like you've gone on some dates and they're really getting to know you and they're like feeling a sense of urgency to really make sure that they are taking every opportunity they have to spend time with you. For others of you, I almost feel like it could be like a random encounter. You haven't met the person yet and you might just kind of meet randomly and spark up conversation, and this person is like, well, I'm not going to miss a chance to go out on a date with Scorpio, and they might ask you out kind of quickly, but it just might be a chance encounter where if they didn't ask you out, then they might not see you again. But those are kind of the two scenarios here. So they're trying to, this person might be, I'm getting kind of an earth sign vibe because earth signs are like very tangible. So it's saying use your intuition and your intellect. Could be like an air sign as well. I try not to put too much emphasis on the signs because I think it makes people feel too limited. But and I feel like everybody can you know, personify some of the traits at any time. But anyway, they see you like is a logical choice, but they're also trying to listen to their intuition. Because they might not typically go with their gut too much. And if you're going to make a kind of opportunistic choice, you kind of have to go with your gut here. And then we have the octopus here, and this just feels like it's being adaptable. I also feel like for some of you, your person has gone through like a glow up or something. They've maybe lost a lot of weight. They've changed their hair, their style of clothes, maybe gotten a new job. Something about them has transformed. And it may not, and it doesn't have to be just purely physical. There could be other parts of them. They've gone through maybe some spiritual growth. Something about them has changed, which actually might be why they're more open to this kind of chance meeting, where maybe normally in the past they would have been like, they would have relied on logic too much rather than their intuition. Okay? But they see you as an opportunity that they don't want to miss out on. Okay. All right, so let's get some tarot here and go a little bit deeper. I can tell you this reading is way better than the one I did for you guys this morning. So that message was not meant to be seen, it appears. All right, Spirit, let's get some more information about how Scorpio's person really feels about them. And for those of you that have been dating for a little while, you may have caused them to go through some big changes, and they really just, they want to do what they can to make sure that they don't miss out on the chance at a relationship with you. Maybe they realized that they have to evolve or something. I don't know. All right, so we have the Page of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and then we have the Hanged Man in the reverse. So this Page of Wands is new beginnings. It's like going in a new direction, taking a bit of a risk. It's like an opportunity, acting on an opportunity that you're just presented with momentarily. That's why I feel for a lot of you, you haven't met this person yet. You're going to run into them at a coffee shop waiting in line. You're going to strike up conversation. They're going to ask you out. You know, that's just one scenario. Something like that. And normally they would be too in their head and not use their intuition. But they're going to see you and they're going to be very intrigued by you. And they're going to be willing to kind of take a risk here and go in a direction that they normally wouldn't go on. I feel like this Five of Pentacles in the reverse with the Hangman in the reverse is kind of healing, spiritual development, coming out of maybe a solitary or stuck phase of their life. The shape-shifting, the development, the growth, the changing their appearance, feeling themselves in their own body. I feel like this person has really gone on some sort of journey, and maybe they manifested you. Maybe you guys manifested each other, and that's why you run into each other in such a strange kind of way. All right, let's get some more information with these clarifiers. Why is the Page of Wands here? Okay. Oh, guys. Oh, okay, so normally I don't take 3 cards as clarifying, but look. We have the King of Pentacles. This is a husband card. He's a very stable, grounded energy. He's a father. He's a husband. Very good caretaker. Very logical. Or tangible, I should say. 3D matters. Good with his money. 10 of Cups. Ultimate happiness. They can feel that energy from you. And then we have the Death card. Your person has gone through some sort of death and rebirth. You may have as well, which might be why you guys have this random serendipitous meeting. But it's all of this is going to put this Page of Wands energy into them so that they're willing to kind of take this risk and just ask you out on a whim. All right. So let's see this Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is that here? Sorry, I had to pause the video for a second. All right, so we have 6 of Wands in reverse. On this 5 of Pentacles, this really feels like past energy or energy that they're trying to conquer. I think they're trying to get over fear of rejection. And I think part of them having the guts to kind of ask you out on a whim here is part of their healing process. I think they might be expecting you to reject them, but they're not going to let that get you down or get them down. But they're not worried about they're not looking too long term in this whim when they ask you out. They're just like, you know, I feel a connection with this person. I'm going to ask them out. Whatever happens, happens. So they're kind of expecting you to say no, even though they don't want to miss out on they don't want to miss the opportunity to interact with you or ask you out, but they're feeling like you might reject them, and they're trying to be okay with that. I think it's part of their spiritual development. Why is the Hanged One in the reverse? Okay, so we have the High Priestess in the reverse. They're still learning to trust their intuition. They're still learning to develop their spirituality here. We do have the Hierophant on the bottom, which is a spiritual marriage. So I feel like there is a spiritual connection here between you guys, which is why they feel so urged to act on this opportunity and why they're trying to listen to their intuition and not just their mind or their ego. But there's also an energy of things being revealed to them once they do kind of ask you out or take this moment to just listen to their gut for a second. It might kind of open up some more spiritual doors for them, so to speak. I feel like your person is trying really hard to enhance their life and become a better person. That's just what it feels like. And then they come along and they see you here in line at the coffee shop and they strike up a conversation and they feel that energy and they're like, you know what? Part of my development is just taking a risk and asking this person out. Okay, so let's find out a little bit more about Scorpio's person. So interesting. Look, and we have the Fool. Page of Wands is just, it was almost the same energy as the Fool, but it's Major Arcana versus Minor Arcana. We have the Ace of Cups here in the reverse, and then we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Your person is a little, it's like they have a lot of confidence here. Like on the outside, they're like, I'm doing it. I'm going to take this risk. I'm going to ask this person out. I don't care what they say. But then they get a little shy over here. So that's what the Fool is, that risk-taking I was talking about. They are feeling very confident within themselves in this moment, I feel, because they have this King of Pentacles. They're trying to stay steady. They're thinking about their happiness. They've transformed, and they're just going to take a risk here. Ace of Cups is what I was talking about. They have no expectation. They just want to try and get to know you, or they want to ask you out just for their own spiritual development, or trying to put themselves out there more. So they have no expectation here. This isn't that they don't have feelings for you or that there's not going to be any sort of beginning. It's just they're trying to not have any expectations. The Two of Swords here, I feel they're leaving it up to you. I think they're going to ask you on a date, and if you decide to go with them, everything is going to be in your court. They're going to let you make all the choices. They're going to let you decide if you want to continue and move forward or not. They're just trying to be, and it's not that they don't care or they're apathetic. They're just trying not to control the situation. They're trying to let things unfold naturally. They're trying to get more intuitive here with the shape-shifting rather than trying to control what's happening or be over eager. They're trying to put the ball in somebody else's court, let somebody else lead. So they're not going to be making any choices. If you want a second date with this person, you're going to need to ask them out. All right, so why is the Fool here? I feel like they really adore you, or there's just something very attractive to them about you. Why is the Fool here? Oop. Yeah, the Hermit in the reverse. That's them coming out of their shell and taking a risk. I've known you for 3 minutes, but do you want to go on a date with me? They're trying to just, I just feel this energy of trying, and it's, yeah, I'm just trying to be a better person, trying to put themselves out there, trying to take some more risks, maybe when it comes to relationships, but that's just the word I keep hearing. All right, so why is the Ace of Cups in the reverse? Okay. Yeah, we have the Two of Pentacles. As I was saying, there is like a little bit of back and forth. But this, again, is them trying not to have expectations, I feel. They don't want to get too wrapped up in the emotions. They don't want to, that which might get them in a little bit of wishy-washy. Not about you particularly, but just within themselves. Because they're trying to not have any expectations. So that's them balancing the intense connection they feel with you and then try not to have an expectation of how it's going to go. All right, why is the Two of Swords here? I think it's kind of a good energy to be in because then it puts less pressure on you. However, they are going to leave. They are wanting you to lead the relationship, it feels. Oops, look, 10 of Pentacles. My dog is guarding somebody. All right, so 10 of Pentacles. They can see that with you. Happiness, stability, family. But the decision is yours. They're not going to decide for you if you want to go on a date with them again. They're going to let you lead the way to this 10 of Pentacles. Okay? So if you're feeling a connection with this person and you think you want to see them again, you're going to have to be the fool here and take the second risk. Okay, they're going to take the first risk by acting on the opportunity when you're presented to them. Well, it's up to you if you want to go out with them in the first place. But then if this is going to continue, they're leaving the ball in your court. Okay, so let's get some advice here for Scorpio around their person. All right. We have Sovereign. Ascension, transformation, visualization, sacred. I think it's just understanding that you both are sovereign beings. There is something, we have transformation and sacred here. So the Death card is about transformation, a death and a rebirth. I think, like I said, your person has gone through a lot of changes. You might have as well, which is maybe why this connection has manifested and you've met in such kind of a random way. There is something sacred about the connection, but they're trying to let go of control and they're trying to let you, their person, lead the way. So just remember that you're a sovereign being, they're a sovereign being, and to just, there's like a go with the flow energy here, which I think is going to lead to some ascension and spiritual development between the both of you. I'm going to grab one more card here, the final word of advice for Scorpio. We have solitude, contemplation, quiet, clarity, renewal. I think when both of you have been single for a long time, you've been in solitude and you both are kind of at peace with being alone. And so there is going to be lots of deep thought around continuing this or getting into a relationship with somebody. I don't think either one of you is getting into any sort of relationship very lightly, which is why I think they want to put more of the control into your court so that they aren't seeming overeager or trying too hard. We have clarity and renewal here as well. I think, like I said, there's going to be lots of growth that comes out of this, whether or not it goes anywhere long term. I think there's a reason why you guys meet. Okay. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. If it resonated, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you guys later.